lineups on show at Wembley today. For Palace, it's Wayne Hennessy as usual in goal. A back four of Ward, Dan, Delaney and Suarez. James MacArthur and Mila Jedinak are the holding men. MacArthur, a cup winner with Wigan 3 years ago. That could mean an advance role for Johan Cabaye. He's in with Jason Puncheon left out. And the semi-final match winner, Connor Wickham, is fit to lead the attack. For Manchester United, David De Gea will be protected by a defence that welcomes back Marcos Rojo on the left. Michael Carrick and Wayne Rooney have been cup runners-up but never won it. Marouane Fellaini back from suspension. He was 6 when United last won the FA Cup. There are the substitutes. For Palace, a very disappointed Jason Puncheon. He started 30 Premier League games this season. For Manchester United, well, it's an experienced bench. Phil Jones, perhaps fortunate to be amongst those replacements, having not played since the 2nd of January, although he has been back on the bench for the last few Premier League matches. Well, it's almost as iconic a shot now as the old Twin Towers used to be. We're getting white in a final for the 9th time. They've won 2. They've lost the last 3 Champions League. There's Scott Dan lurking. He's at the back of it all alongside Smalling. And De Gea makes a very useful claim. Delaney will have a job on here. Had to get it right. Mark Clattenburg says he did at the cost of a corner.
Rashford here. He wants to test players. He asks questions and Delaney just about gets his foot to this one. Touch and go. Very close.
Just about. To Mata and returned, and Rashford's effort was then blocked by Suarez. Zaha this time a little closer to Mata. Blind goes deeper. Fellaini attacked it, and Fellaini must have got the last touch. Mark Clattenburg had a clear view and says goal kick, and it's not contested by the Belgian.
No, and it's Jedinak again, isn't it? Just there, just straining to get something in the way of that. Just enough. Look, grab of the shirt. Just making it as difficult as possible. Does enough for his team. He is outstanding though, Fellaini in the air, you have to say.
They'll have a touch each before Rooney lets fly. Hennessy can't hold on. Delaney. Wickham against Smalling. Who fouled who? Well, Wickham's gone on. Mark Clattenburg has blown his whistle. The ball's in the net to great cheers from Palace fans who haven't quite realised that. And it looks as though it's going to be a Palace free kick and a yellow card for Smalling, is it? That's exactly what it is.
Well, I can't believe
Should he have played advantage?
Of course he should have done. Well, I'm in Wickham there because we know Smalling's no slouch. It's a really good foot race. And they both go down. For me, I cannot believe the referee hasn't played on there. It's a shocking decision.
There is the foul. He's got that bit right.
I'm not even sure it is a foul. I mean, they're both.
It's Cabaye with the ball in, and De Gea has to save.
Well, Cabaye, we know about his quality. It's a wicked ball in. Just a touch there. I think it's Balassi. Expect him to save that, of course.
Mata. Come back to Juan Mata. It's a good save by Hennessy. Good strong hand.
Good save from Hennessy. Just falls really nicely for Mata. Perfect angle for him. Keeper tips it round nicely.
There's Rooney to strike. He breaks from that cue. Fellaini's in! Well, it's come off a Palace player. It's another corner on the other side. Thought he was in to score.
Well, it's just good movement. Gets away from his man.
Really, was getting a hold.
Fellaini should be putting that in, though. He knows it.
Shot here. It needed to be saved by David De Gea.
can't take your eye off Balassi. He'll try from anywhere.
Manchester United mistake. Kabay quick to get onto the ball to find Wickham. Wickham pulled across it. The shots are coming in. Palace shots on the United goal.
Connor Wickham's done everything right there, bar the shot. Giving it away there, carrying it really easily. He just works it from one foot to the other. Then he hasn't got any direction in that shot.
The message from Ryan Giggs was bring the wingers in more. Well, here's one moving wide, Marcus Rashford. Rashford across, there's Martial! That's a goal-saving block. Joel Ward with, effectively, a superb save for Crystal Palace.
Well, it's Rashford again, isn't it? Once he gets isolated to the centre-halves in that wide position, just skips past his man. Runs at you. It's frightening when he runs at people. Look at the power he puts on that.
Not able to make a mistake here, and he has done. He's given the ball to Zaha and then tried to hold him back. This time advantage is applied. Back comes Rooney. That was a good tackle. He won the ball. 5 have finished 1-0. Does have that feel. It's another loopy one. It's come out to Balassi and lost his footing as he tried to hit Rooney. Touch to Fellaini, lovely touch from Rashford. The bar.
This is the build-up again, isn't it, for this charge? Just that little ball, just a little flick. Fantastic awareness. Good effort from Fellaini. Thinks he's beaten the keeper there, he has, but it doesn't go in.
To pick out. It's a good ball in by the Frenchman, and it's wide from Mata. Valencia. That's beaten Hennessy, but it's off the post and Dan gets it away.
And I think it's difficult for him to pull out of that, surely. Just looking there at the effort there from Martial. He just pulled great ball in from Valencia. Look at that, put side on it. Just pulls off his marker. Just not able to put it in. Great header.
And United have now struck both posts of Wayne Hennessy's goal since half-time. The outside of both posts.
Well, this is the Delaney challenge. Oof, dear.
Not great when we see it again, is it?
Absolutely nowhere near the ball.
Not great when we see it again at all.
No, it's not. He's lucky to stay on with that.
Marcus Rojo might not be able to stay on. I find a good ball in again. It's clipped up towards Dan. Jedinak to challenge now. That's Delaney. And De Gea, I think, he was happy to cover, but he knew it was going over the top.
Again, it's another ball into that box. Dan flicks it on. It's quite a speculative effort from there.
Mata tries to obscure his view. Fellaini. There's Joel Ward, invited to shoot by the fans. Here's Puncheon. That was well collected and brilliantly finished. It was Jason Puncheon's time. Like Ian Wright 26 years ago, off the bench to make a massive mark on the FA Cup final for Crystal Palace.
Well, what an introduction into the game for Puncheon. Unbelievable, shades of Ian Wright, as you say, in 1990. Just about onside. Takes a good touch and he smashes it into the back of the net. Fantastic, true strike. Inspirational finish. And boy, did that please him. Unbelievable celebration for him. Disappointment of being left out of the game. What a reaction there from the player, first class.
There was some feeling in the goal. Not sure about the rhythm in the manager's moves, but there's some noise in those Palace fans now. It is their FA Cup to lose. Thinking about 90. Rooney surely has to get himself forward, even if he's not been directed to. He's going now. Rooney forced away, pulls back to Fellaini. There's Mata! It's in! The Palace defenders just couldn't keep it out. The final has come to life. Juan Mata has United level.
Well, this is proper FA Cup football. Wayne Rooney is absolutely brilliant on this run. He would not be denied. He runs with this ball up to the far post. Fantastic quality. Fellaini knocks it down, and Mata does the rest. Quality. Fellaini knocks it down, and Mata does the rest. Fantastic response from Manchester United.
Well, Joel Ward's blocked everything. Not that one. Off one leg and onto the other and in. Louis van Gaal's to his feet. His Manchester United men were behind for less than 3 minutes. Palace 1, United 1. Final on. Valencia. It's Ashley Young. And finally, after all sorts of... Suarez onto it. Lifts it in beautifully. And it was missed by Zaha. All substitutions used all round. Now, here's Zaha. Managed to beat Smalling. Some in the ground thought he'd beaten De Gea too. But it's into the side of the net.
Well, Smalling, he just hasn't got a clue where Zaha is. Loses him completely. Little shove on him. And then from where we were, we thought that hit the back of the net. Great power in the shot, just lacks the direction.
Might only take one. Is Mark Clattenburg going to let it go? No longer than that. That will do it for the regulation 90 minutes. We're going to have 30 minutes of extra time to try and find a winner of the FA Cup final. And it might be penalties. It is the 27th time that the FA Cup final has gone to extra time, and it's gone that way because of goals from Jason Puncheon first, but more pertinently to a quick-fire equaliser from Juan Mata. It's Crystal Palace 1, Manchester United 1. To squeeze it through to Balassi, back towards Wilfried Zaha here. Zaha down as Blind challenges, and down again, and Mark Clattenburg didn't see anything wrong with anything.
Well, that's a very risky challenge from Blint. Great break from Crystal Palace. Return pass from Balassi is excellent. Zaha there just tries to come back inside. And there's a coming together of him and Blint.
Darmian. Rooney offers his support. Chance for Wayne Rooney to shoot here. Never had guard. Could get the ball. He wants it again. He's got it again. Lingard to Fellaini. Mariappa's stopped. And another block. Pings it behind for a corner. It's Suarez again.
Well, that injection of pace from Lingard, running off the ball. It's fresh, not long off the bench, and it's that man Fellaini again. Can't turn it into an attempt on goal.
Back towards Mila Jedinak there.
Correct, he's kind of led with it rather than pulled the arm back.
Hit by Balassi. Fingertips saved by De Gea. That came at him so sharply, and it was hit so very crisply.
Well, it's just a long ball, isn't it? Headed down. Great strike, and reflexes were their top draw. Hardly seen him make a save lately. So sharp across the ground. Balassi there, realising.
Did too. Puncheon. Balassi. Oh, he gave Smalling the slip and was held back. Chris Smalling on a yellow card. He's going to get another. Manchester United are down to 10 players. And it is Chris Smalling who becomes the fourth man.
pace of Balassi, which frightens Smalling, tries to get too tight. And in the end, it's almost a rugby tackle that he makes. He knows you can't get away with that. It's an early bath, I'm afraid.
I think he's a right back these days. There's Zaha running away from Young. Here's Dwight Gale. Can't poke it past De Gea. That's a better challenge from Young. Didn't stop Balassi completely though, and Balassi continues to force a corner with all of his might.
Balassi's like a bull there, isn't he? Great run there from Gale off the ball. Takes this really well in his stride, times his run and then flicks it off his left foot. Great goalkeeping as well, I have to say. So good with his feet.
Gale's reaction is one of a striker who thinks that... Lingard's touch to Martial. There's the return. Lingard. Good bit of skill. And it's headed wide by Carrick. Chance on a play.
Well, Lingard, isn't it? Just cuts inside. Great ball in. Times his run brilliantly. He's got to get better direction than that. Just comes at him quickly.
Michael Carrick's chance is gone. But Manchester United are coming again in search of another. Valencia beats Puncheon. Drills it in. Fired in! Rocketed in by Jesse Lingard! From behind, with 10 players, Manchester United have taken the lead in extra time in the cup final. Only 10 minutes of it remain. It's another super substitute.
Well, it's another Manchester United youngster as well. Valencia down this side, he just storms forward. So much space. He gets past Puncheon quite easily. He pulls it back into the box, and when this comes to Lingard, he's got no time at all to think about that. It's a thunderous effort. Look at the speed at which he hits that fantastic volley. As good as you'll see. Clinical finish. Sweet as a nut. Outstanding.
That's the biggest moment of his young career so far. It's got Louis van Gaal up running and virtually dancing. Look at the joy on the veteran Dutchman's face. Look at the celebration in that United end. From the brink, this. Can Palace rescue themselves? It's a great shot. It's just wide from Jedinak. This isn't over yet. Just confirmation with a bit of admin that Lingard was booked. Does he care? Does he hurt?
And that wasn't too far away as well. Jedinak. I'm sure there's going to be a huge reaction here, Palace. All credit to Manchester United, and what a finish that is. If it was to win a game, it's fitting a goal to win any match.
Arrived. Here's Ward now. Ward with the sliding ball, and De Gea is out to meet Wilf Zaha, quite superb. Himself away from Young, a desperate lunge back at him from Young. Zaha wanders on, and then it's a wild blaze. Lift off. Lingard. Manchester United reunited with the FA Cup. For a joint record, 12th time, it's on its way to Old Trafford. Louis van Gaal's team wins the club its first significant silverware since Sir Alex Ferguson's retirement. And it's been won in such dramatic fashion. 1-1, thanks to a Juan Mata equaliser. Into extra time we went. when Chris Smalling went sent off, it looked as though it was Crystal Palace's cup final to lose. We thought they would storm the United barricades, but instead it was a lightning strike from Lingard that has won the cup for Louis van Gaal and for Manchester United. Crystal Palace 1, Manchester United 2.